Brought to you in part by St. Croix Rods. Fish with a legend. Arden, rule the water. Strike King Lure Company, gearing up champions for over 40 years.
This week on Extreme Angler.
We'll take that one all day long. Oh, yeah.
We'll be right back. Welcome back to Extreme Angler. We're here in Hornbeak, Tennessee, on Blue Bank Resort with the legend of Reelfoot Lake, Billy Blakely. Not just bass, but catfish, drum, silver bass, white bass, but the crappie man. He's gonna show you the rigs they use up here that they catch some real nice fish on, how they do it. It's a blast, it's a load of fun. Me and Mark came down here, and we're gonna show you, with Billy, catch some big whites here in late October in Hornbeak, Tennessee. Let's do it.
Hi, I'm Billy Blakely. We're on Extreme Angler TV today. We're here at Blue Bank Resort, and we're gonna do some crappie fishing. Other one there, it's rigged, and we'll put it out and we'll be ready. Or almost ready. We're gonna be using a slip bobber. We'll set our depth with a stopper up there, but we're gonna be using a double hook B&M minnow rig. It was made on this lake. Got a 3-way swivel, got a line coming off with a #1 hook on top, and it's got a 1/4 ounce weight is what I like to use with cork. And then it's got another hook on the bottom. And sometimes you'll actually catch 2 fish at a time. But that's the best way to fish for crappie here on Reelfoot. And when we bait our minnows doing this, you always want to hook them right through the eyes. That way, when your boat is moving, it looks like they're just swimming along when you're dragging them poles. We're gonna be spider rigging today. I like to use 14-foot B&M poles. They're good and limber. That way when you catch these big fish, they're limber enough that you won't just rip the hook right out of a crappie's mouth, which everybody knows they got paper mouth. So that's the reason we like a limber pole, a long limber pole. It won't just rip their side of the mouth out when you're pulling them in. But this rig here is more effective in shallow water than it is deep water. This spider rigging, it's good up to about 20 foot. You get over 20 foot, you have to go to doing something a little different. But Reelfoot's a shallow lake, and this spider rigging is the best method for catching a lot of crappie. When we're fishing like this, as well as crappie, you can also you'll catch occasional bass, catfish, just a little bit of everything. So this method works really well on just everything. But we catch a lot of catfish doing this out here in this wide open water. It looks like it's wide open, but on Reelfoot you've got a lot of logs and stumps underwater. And when you drag across them, whatever's there is gonna bite, whether it be a catfish or bass or whatever sees that little school of minnows come across, they fixing to get hungry. Most of them do, they eat about like I do. There you go. Oh, there we are.
There's a little guy.
We gotta start somewhere.
Yeah. I think he's playing with it a bit first, wasn't he? Reelfoot crappie. Look how close to the edge of the mouth that is. You couldn't get any closer. Eh? Look at that. By a thread, eh? And back out. That's not the biggest crappie I ever caught, but definitely one of the smallest ones. But that's how it goes. Until you lean back and then it... But you see in Ontario, we're usually using slip floats in either spring or fall. Because of the regulations, it's 1 rod per person. But here, this is how they fish. And you have a blast, and it's a lot of fun. When we come down here, we can take advantage of this kind of stuff and just have fun catching them. and then having a fry as well. That's a real bonus.
Yeah, it is. Watch it, man. Watch him, watch him, watch it.
Oh. There we go. Another little junior guy. Junior mint. There we go. Nice little white crappie. The same Tennessee, white crappie. There's a little fella. I'm gonna slip this guy back in. Get his grandmother. You ever get him on tube jigs? Little mini tubes? Yeah. You know, we fish from a lot like that up north. We're only allowed one rod, so.
One rod.
One rod.
Oh, that ain't no fun.
Billy, how long you been doing this now?
That's how I was born, I guess. I've been doing it working for Mike for 27 years now.
Do they have a limit, Billy, how many you can keep in a day?
30 per person, no size limit. Crappie fish come here from all over the world to crappie fish.
Right. And it's self-sustaining? They don't stock it or anything?
They do not stock it, they take care of the sea. They shock the lake and do a study on it every year. It's 2,750 pounds of fish per acre in this lake.
Wow. Holy cow, that's a lot.
Well, there's so much cover in this lake. I mean, you don't see it out here in this open water, but when you get on the other side, you've got just acres of lily pads, shallow water, and trees. I mean, it's everything in here. It's so much cover, they can't fish everything. Get him, jerk, 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 jerk. Get him, jerk, 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 jerk.
Oh, there's a good one. Oh, yes. Nice one. Attaboy, Mark.
I knew you had it in you.
Yep. Look at that. Oh, whoa, there we go. Warming up fast. What seems to be the best month or the best time for you?
Probably February through mid-June.
Wow.
After that, it goes to getting warm.
Yeah.
You start catching a lot of smaller ones. End of August, September, it starts picking back up. But you can come out here and catch a decent mess of fish all summer long.
Oh, oh, that's a nice one, Billy. See what I said? A legend of real foot.
Yeah.
That one's going home to eat.
Now, we'll take that one all day long.
Very nice.
Yeah.
There, get it over. Hit the button, that's all. Hit the button. Hit the button, just hit the button. I'll get it. That's what you get to do.
Look at this. A little bit of effort, but guess what? He's in the boat. That's a nice white crappie. Billy put us on the spot.
Yeah, that's a good one.
He
Man.
sunk that float. Hey, look at that. A real foot, white crappie. Look at a little purple here. Nice sheen on him, eh? But you know what? These ones are gonna have a nice dinner for us a little later on. Ooh, yeah. And that's how they do it from Real Foot Lake, Hornbeak, Tennessee, Blue Bank Resort.